Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
ladies, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing a-okay. We're here, we're locked in, and we're here to talk yet again about Nick Woltemade. Loads of things coming out about him today. And yeah, basically, this deal is getting very interesting. I'm going to go through all of the news, so on and so forth. Obviously, hit the elephant straight in the room. I know that we are linked to Luis Diaz. We will talk about him tomorrow morning when I get up. And yeah, man, we'll talk about that. Not that I want to talk about it, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. We don't need to talk about that right now, unless something like significant goes on tonight. But yeah, bless up to everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I really do. And yeah, let's talk about Nick Woltemade, the deal, what we could do, and so on and so forth. So yeah, bless up to everybody. For everybody as well, Football Chaos is tonight, 10 p.m. UK time, and it's going to be every Monday from now on at 10 p.m. So obviously, if there's a reason I can't do it or so on and so forth, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the stream. So let's go bonk. Oh, I need to change the thing in my bobby. There we go. So yeah, here is what's being said. So this was obviously the news we spoke about yesterday, which is the fact that we're putting in a bid for him tomorrow, which is today. Still haven't seen anything just yet. Something could pop though. It is currently very unlikely that it'll be a quick agreement, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what was basically what it said. So 10 hours ago from Play Eagle, reports are about the alleged demand of 100 million euros for Nick Woltemade are wide off the mark. Stuttgart also do not confirm this demand. And then it goes on to say, as reported, the relationship between Stuttgart and FC Bayern is very good, thanks to Fabian. I'm not even going to try and say his name because I don't want to butcher it. So I'm going to call him Fabian and Max Erbel. I hope that we can go into negotiations in a responsible and neutral and objective manner. I do. Okay, so this is what Erbel's saying. I do not believe that Stuttgart want to pull a fast one on us. Our relationship is far too good for that. And that's what Erbel has said. So yeah, there's that. That's what Max Erbel has said. That was 10 hours ago. Then 11 hours ago, it says here, Paul Vanner could help Bayern in the Nick Woltemade deal. Talks with Stuttgart have recently taken place, and Vanner is very open to the idea of joining Stuttgart. It's entirely convincible that a potential Vanner loan deal will factor into Woltemade's deal. Vanner is expected to be discussed between both clubs during the negotiations for Woltemade. So yeah, there we go. Again, we'll come back to that in a minute. That is a shit photo they've got of him. But anyway, let's continue. Is Nick Woltemade enough to compensate for the departures of Sané, Muller, Tau, Zaragoza, or are you still looking for a left winger? He said the plan is ongoing, but the calculations are simple. Maths help, even in football. So yeah, he thinks he's fucking funny, basically. Regardless of Nick Woltemade, Bayern are still on the lookout for an additional attacking players and holding talks with candidates. The departure of Sané, Muller, and Tau, as well as Zaragoza, are not being underestimated. Planning is ongoing, says Max Erbel. So basically the same piece, but there we go. So when was that? So that was 12 hours ago from now. So that was 7 last night. So yeah, just so everybody knows, that was at 7 o'clock last night. But that's up to everybody in the chat. We will go through the chat in just a second. But yeah, let's continue to go through this piece. So yeah, 12 hours ago. So now it came out an hour ago saying Stuttgart currently see a fee in the 60 to 70 million range as a realistic price for Nick Woltemade, a price that Bayern are unwilling to pay as things stand, including a player in the deal as a possibility, but nothing confirmed yet. And that's coming from Politico himself. And then obviously there's a picture again. So this was said yesterday, about 12 hours ago yesterday, but Again, we're going to say it again. So Stuttgart and Werder Bremen are interested in Paul Werner. The player is prioritising a move to Stuttgart. For Bremen, only a loan deal is an option, while for Stuttgart, both loan and a permanent move are on the table. Bayern would ideally like to loan him out to a team playing in a European competition. So Bayern aren't necessarily looking to get rid of him, basically. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, that's about Diaz. Is that all Diaz? Is it all Diaz stuff? Okay. So yeah, there is the news that's basically being said. What's this? Bayern. Okay, we just got new news. It's literally just come in a second ago from Fabrizio. So Fabrizio Bomba, let's see what he says. Bayern are still looking to sign a winger in the summer, even if they're going strong for Nick Woltemade. There have been no new approaches to Nico Williams from Bayern in the past 2 to 3 days because the club believes it's a very complicated deal and his preference is Barcelona. Bayern are considering different wingers. Okay, yeah. So that's basically what we already knew. To be fair, that is basically what we already knew. Right, let's go to the likes because that's what we were looking at. Cool. We'll talk about Diaz tomorrow. I don't want to talk about him right now. So yeah, let's go through the chat. Big up to everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Smash the likes if you haven't already. Thank you, Zia, as always. Bless up to you, mate. Big up, mate. How are you? Bless up, Hoodrat. How are you, bro? Big up. How are you, bro? Yo, bro, is it confirmed? Not just yet, bro. But he's put in a transfer request. He's only wants Bayern Munich. He rejected Napoli. He's rejected Chelsea for Bayern. He only wants Bayern, and he wants to move this summer. So, is it done? No. Will it be done? I think so. That's all I can really say. I don't have an in the know or anything like that. Is Adeyemi, how would say it, good enough for Bayern? As a backup, maybe. Big up, Cole. How are you, bro? Bless up, me. So, yeah, that's personally how I see it. If I'm being 100% with you guys. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, smash the likes if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button now. Yeah, everything else is up in the air at the moment. Obviously, again, from the news that we just read about us getting in the winger and everything, I know there were some people coming in the chat asking, like, is he going to be the winger option? No, he's going to be either a striker or a cam, striker or a 10 option. But I see him as he's the future. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people are going to be saying spending 60 to 70 million euros and this and that for a backup is this, and this. You're right. You're 100% right. But he's the future. That's where we're seeing it. And his characteristics, I believe I said that word right, are very, very good for Bayern. He can shoot the ball. He can head the ball. He can pass. And his hold-up play is top-notch. And for a striker that's 6'6", I'm all for it. He scored 12 goals last season in the league. And I'm hoping him coming to Bayern, going into this season coming now, I'm hoping that he can score 15 goals. Let's go in every single season, to pushing him up to the 30 goals. And hopefully he can do it. He's super young as well, by the way. Super, super young. Like he's not an old player. Never. Like right now he's not. Like 23 years old. So yeah, man, very, very good. Very good player. Like in the under 21 Euros that he played as well, unfortunately they come second. England did win it. So I was just watching it to watch it, and I wanted to watch him. Because obviously I support England, I support Germany, of course. So I was just watching. But in that, stat-wise, I know a lot of people don't like stats, but stat-wise, he played 5 matches, 6 goals, 3 assists. It's not bad. Not a bad ratio. He didn't really do anything in the final. But yeah, there we go. Catalan's coming in being zesty, as always. Nothing new there, to be honest. Okay, yeah, Kingsley Coman isn't injured as well. I just seen they said that. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that's basically what's being said at the moment. Again, we are in for a winger. We are looking at Nico Williams. We are looking at Diaz and so on. But the main focus for me is him. is getting Nick Woltemade in. I think he's a good player. I think he's the player that Bayern Munich need. Yeah, man. I think again this secures the future. You know what I mean? And of course, don't get it twisted. I would love to get Gyökeres. I still want Gyökeres, but it doesn't look like they're going to get him. And I don't think, unless he stays there for another season, I don't think we get him. I just don't, personally. And obviously, there's a load of drama going around that deal as it is, isn't there? Big up, Harvey. How are you, bro? You seen Bayern linked with Diaz? Yes, we will talk about it in the morning, bro. I'm going to set the stream up as soon as this one's done, and we'll set that up for tomorrow morning, and we'll talk about him. I've got all of the news, and if there's more news that comes out, we'll talk about him. Nothing is concrete of yet, though, of that deal, from what the media's saying. So, very surprised we didn't even get linked to him before, to be honest. But now, 60 to 70 million. 60 million is the push for me. I don't want to spend over that. To be fair, I don't want to spend that. If we could get him for 50 million euros, I think that's a good price in my personal opinion. Again, you can never go off of what transfer market says, but let me have a look and let's see what they are evaluating him at. Obviously, you can't go off of this. So yeah, if he's being valued, so they're valuing him for 30 million. Obviously, again, you've got to take that with a pinch of salt because this is a website. But if he is deemed to be around 30 million, I think 50 million is fair. Maybe you go to 55. Yeah, 70 is a fair price, but again, we're trying to get a deal here, brother. So for me personally, if we can get him for a bit cheaper, would be what we want to do, because obviously we're gonna buy a winger anyway. If the report that come out about Konrad Laimer playing more in the midfield this season is true, then we need to go and get a right back, because we know Kimmich's not going to play there. Such a boy shit, and he's actually being linked to Juventus. Unless Stanisic is going to play there, but then you need a backup for him. So unless we're going to have it where we play Laimer in the midfield, but then he can also play at right back at times if we need him to. I don't necessarily mind doing that, but yeah, I would like them to, get their shit together, to be honest with you. But yeah, the fact that we're going for Nick Woltemade, I'm happy with. I do want Stiller. I really, really, really want Stiller, but until we get rid of some of the shit players in the midfield, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I did see it, Anna. I did see it, bro. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow morning. I'm going to set the stream up as soon as we're done. But yeah, man, like this deal in itself, this ain't going to be a super long stream anyway. But the deal in itself isn't too bad, and we're pushing on. The fact of a player, though, is interesting, very interesting. So, if for instance, but obviously Bayern only want to loan him out, of course. But for instance, if we were to put Paul Vanna in the deal, how much is he linked? So his market value is around 18 million from what this is saying. So let's just say it's 20 million. If that's the case, then we could probably offload him for 25 million max, maybe 22 million. And if that's the case, then that takes some of the money off the deal. So if it's a loan, perfect. We also have Alexander Nobel who already plays for them. So yeah, for me personally, if we can get this deal down to like 30 million with a loan and a player, because I don't know what Alexander Nobel for me is shit. I just want him. I want him gone. Alexander Nobel. Where are you, dipshit? Yeah, he's 12 million. He's valued at around 12 million. So let's say there or thereabouts. 28 years old. So, he's already on loan to them. So if we could get rid of him, put him in that deal, that'd be perfect. But yeah, we're not spending 70 million on him. I just don't see the club doing that. No matter if the club's acting broke, the club's this, the club's that, whatever anyone's opinion is on the club, and everyone's allowed to have an opinion, of course. I can tell you straight up, if it's good or a bad thing, Bayern aren't spending that. They're not spending that. So, again, is that good? Is that bad? I'm not sure. But yeah, Football Chaos is on tonight again. Like I said, 10 p.m. That will be the next stream. Probably won't go live again tonight, other than Football Chaos, unless something about Diaz or Nick Woltemade or something happens that's really significant. Again, though, I am waiting for this bid. I'm waiting for Politico or Fabrizio Romano or someone to tweet about us bidding. I am expecting the bid to get rejected. I am, but just the fact of the bid, you know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting for, if that makes any sense. So yeah, man. But let's see, man. Let's see what happens. We'll go from there. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about him, to be honest with you. 65 is fair? No. We're not going to spend that much on Saar, bro. We're not. Imagine Liverpool coming for him. I don't think he's that type of striker that they would go for. Because like he could do good for Liverpool, 100, but because of them having Nunes for such a long time, I generally feel like he needs what's it call it? He needs they need a player that's going to get like 20 goals. Now, I'm not saying he couldn't, having Verts there, having Salah there, and the rest of the players definitely could, but it is interesting. It is interesting to think, to think of, to be fair. Right, let me put Hannah on my thumbnail quickly. Right. Cool. What's the bid we put in? We haven't put in a bid yet. This report is basically saying that that's what they currently see his value at, and a realistic price in their eyes. But I'm not going to spend that. So I'm guessing there's a valuation between, let's just say, 60 to 70 for them. We're thinking around 50. But if we put in a player, then that's obviously going to go down. If we put in a loan, it's going to go down. So I think just if there's a way to get rid of the Alexander Nobel deal, in like the loan deal, and just put him straight in there. Like, he's on loan to them. Why not? Like, obviously, we'd have to go through it and so on. But personally, that's how I see it, personally. But hey, man, let's see. You never know what's going to happen in this game. And with these bids, like we could go and actually sign freaking Nico Williams out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought Cristiano Ronaldo would leave to go to freaking Juve. Like, with all due respect to Juve, never seen Cristiano Ronaldo go in there, and he freaking went there, and it was fucking confusing. So yeah, man. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. It's not really too much to be said, to be honest. But yeah, like again, I can't think of any other players that we're trying to get rid of that Stuttgart are going to take. Like Yaupalinia, Serge Gnabry, Coman. Well, Coman and Gnabry are their wages are way too high for Stuttgart. I would say their wages were too high for freaking like a club like Arsenal. So let alone freaking Stuttgart. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I was saying just before. We're going to do Football Chaos tonight. We will then be live again if something comes out. But if something doesn't come out, then we'll be live tomorrow morning for the Diaz stuff. And again, nothing concrete on that Diaz stuff. I've already read it. I've read it and I've seen what it said and so on. And I'll give my opinion on it tomorrow. And we'll do a full show on it. But yeah, bless up to everybody. I hope everyone's doing good. And that's basically the transfer update for Nick Woltemade, man. New news on a winger. Yeah, I seen Fabrizio Romano. I seen that he put out a thing saying that we are looking for a winger. I'm glad. I'm super glad to hear that. That is what I want to hear. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need to hear. If we're being 100% with it, that is what we need to hear. We need to hear that as a fact, because we can't be messing around with this and that. But it's just not going to be good for for us as a whole, if we're being 100%, it's just not. We need to sign Felipe. Who's that? Felipe Chavez. He already plays for us, bro. It's a professional footballer. Yeah, well, what? Oh, we signed back Felipe. I can't fucking read. Brother, I thought it said we need to sign Felipe, and I was like, who? Yeah, he's one of our young players. Yeah. Which I'm expecting some of them to come through, you know. We signed him on a long-term deal. Yep. Which is good, man. I want some of these youth to actually do something, though, you know what I mean? And I see that Bayern are always going for these youth players and so on. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm happy that we're going for these youth players. But if we're going for these youth players, then we need to do something. You know what I mean? Like, we need to do something. Which hopefully we will, of course. You know, that's the hope. But yeah, on the Nick Woltemade deal, I'm expecting a bid to be put in anytime soon. It might be tonight. Right now, it's coming up 9 o'clock in Germany. Well, not just Germany, in Central Eastern Standard Time. So maybe we put in another bid. Maybe we put in the bid. I can't speak English today. But I'm not expecting it, to be honest with you. I'm really not expecting it. So let's see. Man. We put in a bid. Wait, what's this? I'm going to go in live soon to talk about Nico William. Okay, keep me updated on the streams, Catalan, bro. If he's going live soon, let me know on the KL show if you're available, like comment wise. Imagine if after the stream we put in a bid. Hey, if we put in a bid after the stream and there's something to actually talk about, then yeah, 100%, bro. We can talk about it. You know me. I'm not one to shy away from talking about things, bro. I can talk till the cows come home, bro. You know, which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes not such a good thing, but either way I can do that, you know. So, but yeah, what we want to talk about settings exactly, bro. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? For fuck's sake. Oh, bro, please don't put me in that pedestal, man. I don't want to be fucking doing a Cody Rhodes setting, bro. I really don't. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, man. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this deal to be done. Even though it's being said that this could be a saga season deal again, which is gonna be fucking annoying if it's the case. But let's see what happens first. You know what I mean? I don't really have much to say, you know what I mean? Bless up, Rajat. How are you, bro? Big up, mate. Big up, man. Every time, bro. Hopefully you're doing well, man. If it's 60 to 70 million, I think we'll get it done. Oh, no. If it's 60 to 70 million, the deal will be done, yes. 1,000% the deal will be done. It will, because they're not going to... If they don't accept that, then they're beating the fucking dead horse, bro, with all due respect. They just are. So, yeah, that just is what it is, to be fair. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do my tags for this stream. Let me do that quickly. Right, give me that. Cool. But yeah, it's gonna take some negotiating. I don't see him going anywhere else though. That's the thing. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Is Alfie going live today? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Where are you, Alf? subscribed to too many fucking people. I can't see him. So he's going live at 8. So he'll be going live very soon. Okay. Right, cool. What's it say? They're tubbed if they don't get the 100%. And a possible centre back, I would be happy. Liao, what I made, and I put oh yeah, me too, man, me too. 100, but a good centre back, not just a centre back. I don't want no fucking random centre back. You know what I mean? You know. I'm good, bro. How are you today? Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Maggie. 100%. Yeah, 1000, bro. I'm super glad, bro. Need 50 plus 10 bid going. 50, so what? So 50. Could do. I think it's probably more likely to be if there's a player, it'll be a lot less. If not, though, let's say there's no player at all. I think we could definitely get a deal where it's maybe 40 million plus 10 or 45 plus 10. I don't think it's going to be 50 plus 10. Don't think they want to spend 60 on him. And obviously that, you know, certain things got to be freaking achievable. You can't do too much of a freaking madness. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. It's gonna be an interesting deal no matter what. To be fair. But yeah, we'll see, man. Ahmad is going live. He is doing what? Oh, Ahmad is fucking live. Oh shit. Okay, we'll raid him then, bro. 100%. I didn't know he was going live. Let's go then. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. He's doing a preview of Alf. Interesting. So if Ahmad's going live, we'll send everyone over to him then. Oh yeah, because they're playing City, aren't they? Al Hilal. Being stupid. You smash the likes. Smash. Like. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But I don't know. I don't really know what to think of it. To be honest. Where's Ahmad? Being done. So that's might cool. Customization. Redirect. Where is he? So this is City. That's up to him. That's the live stream. But yeah, bless up to everybody. Smash the like, subscribe. Any news comes out about Woltemade, we'll obviously do a stream. But I don't see anything else coming out. But yeah, bless up to everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, I'm here. Peace. Make sure you put the Bayern View raid in this chat.